Yes, it's just a hobby I was doing for fun, but for me, it genuinely did solve a problem because, and I'll give you, the main plot here. I was stuck in a creative rut, not like, oh, I don't know what I should create or this or that. It's just like, no, I just like wasn't feeling that I was creating at a high level, or I wasn't, and even more so, not rather than, I just didn't feel like I was enjoying what I was creating. So I needed something to create for fun. That's why I do music for fun. Okay, I don't care if it gets 0 views. I don't care if it gets a million views. I'm just gonna do it the same. I'm not doing it for money. I'm not doing it for any of that. That's why, like, this podcast and like my business, Darshaun Smith Productions, which maybe I should have also added this into the time capsule. Just reworked my website again. Like that, I used to do this camera stuff for fun, but now I do it for business, and it could be tedious and it takes the fun out of it because you got to like try to make a paycheck now. And but it is fun. It has its moments, but it's just it's not the same when it's a strict passion project versus like it's a career, something I'm trying to spend every waking hour of the day on. And the mixtape, it started as just a few songs, and then I was like, I'm gonna dedicate some time to this, and I'm gonna make 50 songs. And as I just kept making more and more songs, it was like, yo, it's the 50-ish song mixtape. And as you saw right there, what's actually been released on Spotify, is the best of the 50-ish song mixtape, because in total I made 61 songs for it and released 48 technically, because one of them's an interlude, a conversation I had with my mom. And sadly, that's not on Spotify and Apple and all of that, because that was in the A side that they said I didn't own the rights to, which is crazy. You'd be surprised how much money I just spent on this little passion project. But I say all that to say that the short-term implications, the problems of not getting that released, and me feeling some type of way about that, and having to still go, shoot photos with the Hawkeye marching band yesterday. It was really getting to me, because it's like I worked so hard for this, both in terms of recording the music, but then even like uploading the music and the cover art and the titles. And it's just like there was so much hours and hours and hours of work that went into this. And just to see the email of being like, your album was rejected, it's like, oh Lord, oh my heart, oh Lord. And then I was like, wait, come on, like, just figure it out. Like, did I steal a beat or two? Most definitely. Okay, like one of the beats on there, the guy's YouTube channel doesn't even exist anymore. I couldn't even pay the guy if I wanted to. Okay, but whatever, there's workarounds to that. And that's what I realized later, where I was like, yo, like on some of them, like I just need to like actually copyright the song. I need to go to like copyright.gov and finish crossing the T's and dotting the I's, so that I can rightfully like claim ownership to the beat that I purchased and the recordings that I put over it, because I own my masters. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real businessman out here. But I say all that to say that I have a plan in place, and it simply is to try again. Okay.